Hello, my name is Allison Egan Datwani, Glamorous Yogini, and welcome to my YouTube channel for 20 minutes of hippie heart-opening flow. In this practice, we will both open and strengthen your hips. We will move up the ladder of your spine, your central channel, to open up through your heart space and both strengthen and stretch through your neck and shoulders. For this practice, what you need is your mat and 2 yoga blocks. Now, if you find out that you enjoyed this practice and you want more, do check out the links in my description box, which will lead you to my online studio for a full 1-hour version of this class, plus many other classes that I have available for you to practice. Let's make our way onto the mat. I would like you to sit down with your yoga blocks on their lowest level outside of your hips. Then make your way to recline on your mat. Once your head is on the floor, bend your knees, gather the soles of your feet together, and open your bent knees apart as if you open up the book of your legs. Place your blocks underneath your thighs to help to support your legs. And if you feel like you need the blocks on their second highest level, this may help you to find support, or you can keep them at their lowest level. Place your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly, elbows to the floor. Close your eyes. Locate your breath. Close your mouth. Deepen your inhale. Open up your mouth. Exhale, sigh. Cleansing, cooling breath. Mouth is closed. Deep inhale. Open your mouth. Exhale. Release what doesn't serve you so that you can move a little deeper into yourself, onto the mat to experience the now, the yoga zone. Seal your lips. Deepen your inhale. Seal your lips. Deepen your exhale, nose breathing. Continue to stretch your breath with your mouth closed. Hear the whisper being formed in the back of your throat, and allow the sound of this oceanic wave being formed in the back of your throat be your guide as you move through the practice. Set an intention to stay with your breath and to see how your breath can help you to expand your energy physically, mentally, and emotionally. Inhale. Open up your eyes. Exhale. Place your hands to the blocks and move the blocks overhead out of your way. Place your hands to your outer thighs. Gather your bent knees together. Walk your feet as wide as the mat. Knees are bent. Reach your hands off the mat, about shoulder height, palms are down. Lift your heels off the floor. As you look at the ceiling, inhale, rock your knees to the right. Exhale, bring your knees to point to the ceiling, windshield wiper legs. Inhale, rock your knees to the left. Exhale, center. Inhale, rock your knees right. Exhale, center. Inhale, rock your knees to the left. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach your right arm overhead. Exhale, knees fall to the right as you roll over to the right. Right arm is a pillow for your head, fetal position. Place your left palm to the floor in front of your chest. Inhale, push your hands heavy to the floor to make your way up to sit. Extend your legs in front of you. Bend your knees. Gather the soles of your feet to touch and walk your heels further away from your hips to create this diamond silhouette of your legs in front of you. Grab hold of your knees. Inhale, puff up your chest as you lean your shoulders back. Gaze up, seated dog tilt. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, look to your hips, seated cat pose. Inhale, puff up your chest, look to the ceiling, seated dog tilt. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, look to your hips, seated cat pose. Inhale, open up your heart, look up. Exhale, round your spine, lean back, feel in between your shoulder blades open. Inhale, lengthen your spine, sit tall. Exhale, transition to your hands and knees. Now grab your blocks and place your blocks on their highest level at the top of the mat so they're easy to find for later. As you come to your hands and knees, tuck your toes under, walk your hands a step forward of your shoulders, lift your knees off the floor, downward facing dog. Open up your hands, press your pointer finger knuckles heavy to the floor. Inhale, high to the balls of your feet. Exhale, spin your heels to the right. All 10 toes point to the left. Scissored legs. Look under your left arm. Feel your left side body open. Inhale, high to the balls of your feet. Exhale, heels move to the left. All 10 toes to the right. Scissored legs. Look under your right arm. Feel your right side body open. Inhale, high to the balls of your feet. Exhale, heels turned right, toes left. Look under your left arm. Inhale, high to the balls of your feet. Exhale, heels turn to the left, toes right. Look under your right arm. Inhale, high to the balls of your feet. All 10 toes point forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Bent knee, downward dog. Feel your spine lengthen. Look at your feet. Inhale, lengthen through your legs. Glide your shoulders over your wrists. Plank pose. Look at the top of the mat as you press your hands heavy to the floor. Feel your chest contract. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower your bent knees to the floor for support. Point your feet. Bend your elbows into your waistline as you lower belly down to the floor through Chaturanga. Walk your thumbs underneath your chest. Roll your shoulders on your back. Draw your elbows in. Keep your ribs grounded. Lift your chest off the floor as you gaze forward. Baby Cobra. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower down. Heels and elbows splay out. Chin to chest. Your head is heavy. Press the tops of your feet heavy to the floor. Walk your hands a step back. Thumbs by your lowest ribs. Roll your shoulders on your back. Draw your elbows in. Lift your chest off the floor as you gaze forward. Baby Cobra. Breathe here. You're welcome to stay here or challenge your back extension. Press your hands down. Lift your ribs off the floor. High Cobra. To challenge your back extension further, push your feet down. Lift your knees and hips off the floor. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your toes under, move your hips up and back, look at your feet, downward facing dog. Inhale, high to the balls of your feet, kick your right leg to the ceiling, down dog split. Exhale, bend your right knee to your chest, look forward of the mat, step your right foot in between your hands, fingertip the floor, lower your back knee to the floor, point your back foot. Grab your blocks, place them underneath your hands and shoulders, and make sure that your right ankle is directly underneath the right knee. As you push your right foot down, feel your right hip engage, contract your left hip for support. And this will enable you to have the support to grow your arms up to the ceiling. Thumbs point back, gaze up, low crescent lunge. Deep inhale. Exhale, ground your hands to the blocks. Move your hips back. Move your left foot over to the right side of the mat and move your blocks to the top of the mat. As you turn your chest to the left, reach your arms out into a T, palms down. Look at your right hand. Deep inhale. Exhale, deepen the bend of your right knee. Lunge forward. Feel your hips open in a kneeling warrior two. Encourage your right knee to move towards the baby toe edge of your right foot. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lunge a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen through your right leg. Turn your right toes to point to the left long edge of your mat. Place your left palm to the floor under your left shoulder. Reach your right arm up and overhead. Spin your chest to the ceiling. as you look to your right hand in stargazer pose. Create more space through your right side body. Deep inhale. Exhale, move your hips back, right hand to the floor. Bend your right knee as you crawl your hands to the top of the mat like a cat in tall grass. Turn your right toes to point to the top of the mat. Move your left foot back, tuck your left toes under, palm the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, hike to the balls of your feet. Glide your shoulders over your wrists, plank pose. Exhale, bend your elbows back, chaturanga. You can hover or knees to the floor or lower belly down. Inhale, your thumbs under your chest, shoulders on the back, baby cobra, ribs off the floor, high cobra, or knees and hips off the floor. Upward dog, you have choices. Exhale, roll over your toes, move your hips up and back. Look at your feet, downward facing dog. Inhale, hike to the balls of your feet. Kick your left leg to the ceiling, down dog split. Exhale, bend your left knee to your chest. Gaze forward at the top of the mat. Step your left foot in between your hands. Fingertip the floor, low lunge. Lower your back knee to the floor. Point your back toes. Grab your blocks. Place them to frame your hips. Make sure your left foot's on the left side of the mat. Left ankle is directly under your left knee as you glide your hips forward. Press your left foot down. Engage your left hip. Contract your right buttock. This will give you the support to inhale. Grow your arms up to the ceiling. Gaze up. Low crescent lunge. Inhale. Lift your chest up even higher. Exhale, lower your hands to the blocks. Move your hips back. Walk the blocks forward of the mat as you move your back foot over to the left side of your mat. Turn your chest to face towards the right long edge of the mat. Tee your arms, palms are down. Look at your left hand. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lunge into your left leg. Encourage the hips to drive forward. Energize your left knee to the baby toe edge of your left foot. You can see your left big toe on the inside line of your left knee for a kneeling warrior two. Deep inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lunge into it. Inhale, lengthen your left leg. Turn your left toes to point to the right long edge of your mat. Lower your right hand flat to the floor. Reach your left arm up and overhead. Stargazer pose. Spin your chest to the ceiling. Look to your left hand. Deep inhale. Exhale. Move your hips back. Place your left hand to the floor in front of your right knee. Bend your left knee as you crawl forward to the top of the mat. Spin your toes to point forward. Palms frame your left foot. Step back to downward facing dog. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale, glide your shoulders over your wrists. Look at the top of the mat, plank pose. Exhale, bend your elbows back, chaturanga. Inhale, point your feet. Lift your heart, gaze up. Back bend. Exhale, roll over your toes, hips to the ceiling. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Kick your right leg to the ceiling. Down dog split. Exhale. Step your right foot through your hands. Finger tip the floor. Seal the knife edge of your left foot to the floor. Keep your right knee bent. Windmill your left arm up and back. Arms on the horizon, warrior two. Look at your right hand. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bend your right elbow, forearm to thigh. Nudge your right hip open. Reach your left arm up and overhead. Spin your chest to the ceiling. Feel the energy of stargazer pose as you look at your left hand. Inhale, lengthen through your legs. Turn to the left, heels in, toes out. Contract your buttocks, arms reach up, star pose. Exhale, bend your left knee, swing your hips to the left. As you move your shoulders forward, hands in prayer, flex your right ankle, look to your right foot. Ninja lunge. Bend your right knee. Inhale, step your right foot heavy to the floor as you surf forward to the top of the mat. Lengthen your left leg, turn your left heel out, shoulders over the hips, arms on the horizon. Look to your right hand, warrior two. Exhale, pivot on the ball of your left foot. Lower your left palm flat to the floor. Inhale, reach your right arm to the ceiling. Low lunge, twist. Exhale, step your right foot back in front of your left. Scissored legs, heels move left, toes move right. Lift your hips. If you need a little less intensity in this arm balance, lower your left knee to the floor. Reach your right arm up and overhead. Look to your right hand. Deep inhale. Exhale, your right hand to the floor. Downward facing dog. Look at your feet, hip width apart. Inhale, kick your left leg to the ceiling. Down dog splits. Exhale, step your left foot through your hands, fingertip the floor, low lunge. Inhale, seal your right heel to the floor. Keep your left knee bent as you windmill your right arm back, left arm forward, shoulders over the hips. Warrior two. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bend your left elbow, forearm to your thigh. Nudge your left hip open. Spin your chest to the ceiling. Reach your right arm up and overhead. Extended side angle. Continue to lift your heart up. Look to your top hand. Inhale, lengthen through your legs. Turn to the right, heels in, toes out, contract your buttocks, lift your chest, gaze up, star pose. Exhale, bend your right knee, swing your hips to the right as you flex your left ankle, toes to the ceiling, hands in prayer, shoulders forward, ninja lunge. Look at your left foot. Inhale, bend your left knee, stamp your left foot to the floor. Move your weight to your left foot, lengthen through your right leg, turn your right heel out. Stack your shoulders over your hips, arms on the horizon, warrior two. Exhale, pivot on the ball of your back foot. Place your right hand to the floor. Spin your chest to the left. Inhale, your left arm to the ceiling. Low lunge twist. Exhale, step your left foot back in front of the right foot, heels turn right, toes turn left, hips lift up in a side plank. If you need to soften the side plank challenge, right knee can come to the floor. Inhale, your left arm up and overhead. Gaze to your left hand. Exhale, bring your left hand to the floor, step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower your knees to the floor, point your feet, scoot your feet to one side, make your way to sit, bend your knees, walk your feet wider than your hips, reach your arms behind you, palms are down, fingers point back. Inhale, lift your chest, gaze up. Exhale, knees rock to the right. With your right hand heavy, lift your hips off the floor. You're on your knees. Reach your left arm up and overhead. Look to your left hand. Exhale, lower your hips. Lower your elbows to the floor. Stack your hands, forehead to your hands. In a deer pose twist. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, push the floor away. Make your way back to sit. Feet to the floor, wider than your hips, knees are bent, walk your hands back, shoulders on the back, puff up your chest, deep inhale. Exhale, rock your knees to the left. Your left hand is heavy to the floor. Knees are heavy, lift your hips off the floor, reach your right arm up and overhead. Look to your right hand, feel your right side body open, deep inhale. Exhale, lower your hips to the floor. Lower your elbows to the floor. Move them out wide. Stack your hands, forehead to your hands in a twisted deer pose. Deep inhale. Exhale, sit heavy on your left hip. Inhale. Press the floor away. Make your way up to sit. Extend your legs long in front of you. Reach your arms forward. Shoulder height, thumbs are up. Deep inhale. Exhale, slip your tailbone under. Draw the pit of your belly in. Chin to chest as you make your way down to the floor. If you notice your feet pop up or you're about to fall, lower your elbows to the floor to support you on the way down. Back of your shoulders and head to the floor. Hug your bent knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to massage your low back waist. Rock to the right, rock to the left. Make your way to center. Deep inhale. Exhale, extend your legs long on the mat. Your feet are hip width apart. Heels are in, toes are out. Palms face up alongside you. Move your chin away from your chest. Eyes are closed. Shavasana. Final relaxation pose. Give yourself these next few moments to meditate on what you feel as a result of your practice. Deepen your next inhale. Exhale. Since you're in the comfort of your own space, feel free to stay here longer and rest. But if you're ready to move on with your day, inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bend your knees. Roll over to your right side, fetal position. Place your left palm to the floor in front of your chest. Push yourself on up to sit in a comfortable cross-legged seat. You can sit on the floor. If you notice that your spine rounds, I recommend you grab your block, place it on its lowest level under your hips. This will help you to sit tall. Inhale, your arms overhead. Exhale, your hands in prayer at your heart. Take this moment to thank yourself for showing up, doing the work with devotion, noticing how your practice has expanded your energy physically, mentally, and emotionally. From my heart to yours, deep inhale, exhale, namaste. I thank you so much for tuning in and practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed this mini practice of Hippy heart opening flow. Just a reminder, if you would like to work with the extended version, check out the links in my description box that will lead you to my online studio. Your first session is free. Enjoy it. I hope to see you next time. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.